Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to make another video. The lights are on, the camera's rolling, my face is here. And this video is brought to you by my good friends at ITS Tools. A couple of weeks ago they rang me up and said, "Simon, how's it going?" I said, "I'm fine, fellas, how are you?" They said, "We're fine." I said, "What can I do for you?" They said, "Simon, we thought you ought to know that we've taken on a new line of tools." I said, "That sounds exciting." They said, "Yeah, it is." They said, "What's even more exciting is we're going to send you some of these tools." I said, "Are you?" They said, "Yeah, we are." I said, "Well, what can I do for you?" They said, "Simon, when you get these tools, we want you to use them and we want you to make a video." I said, "Fellas, you send those tools, I'll make that video." And this, people, this is that video. The stuff's arrived, it's right here. Some of it's behind me. What they sent, part of their new product range, is one of these, a Stihl battery, and also this little bad boy here. This is a cordless chainsaw. This is the Stihl MS 140C. It's designed for kind of garden use, a bit of pruning, bit of firewood cutting, kind of light to medium weight chainsaw work, I would describe it as. On the weight front, it is extremely light, even with a battery in it. One-handed, not a problem. Ideally, you want to be using it with two hands, but one-handed, you know, as you wish. All the specification and all the details and all the data that you could ever want is on the Stihl website. So Google will guide you. Any of the technicalities are on there. To be honest, I kind of want to just cut some wood. So I've prepped up some oak. Most of the things that I build at work on a day-to-day basis are oak. So we're going to start, see how it goes through some 2x2 oak. My expectations are that it'll just sail through that. Then we're going to move on to some 4x4 oak. We'll see how it does. That's probably what it's designed to do. But because I'm a bloke, I kind of want to push its limits. So after that, I'm going to go through a piece of 6x6 oak. And if it's still going, I'll probably charge the battery up at that point. But if it's still going, I've also got some 8x8. I think it'll get through. I do, I'm confident. It's on a micro chain, so it's not going to be removing that much material. It's factory sharp. It's never had a file on it, and I know how sharp Stihl chains are fresh out of the factory. They are surgically sharp. So let's get this timber clamped up and let's see what it can do. 2x2 clamped up. Battery's full. Chain brake's off. As predicted, completely minced it. So let's cut to the chase and get onto some 4x4. Four-inch by 4-inch. So that's 4 times bigger than the last one. Is that right? 2x2. 4. Yes, 4 times bigger. Here we go. Chain brake off. Minced it. So far, I'm impressed. It feels more powerful than it looks, if that makes sense. Anyway, 6x6. Six-inch by 6-inch, 36 square inches. That's quite a big piece of timber, really. Probably more than it's designed for, but I'm quite confident. See what it can do. Impressive. Much quicker than a handsaw, obviously. Genuinely impressive. That's a big piece of timber. It took its time. I didn't overload it. It didn't bog. Minced through it. I think we're going to have a go at some 8x8. that which is a really big piece of timber. I said I was going to charge the battery between the 6x6 and the 8x8, but I'm not. I'll tell you for why. Because it's still full, so I don't really need to. Let's swap the timber out. Alright, 8x8, size of a regular gate post, size of quite a big gate post really. Way more than this thing's ever designed to do, but having just stuck it through some 6x6, I think that even though this is virtually twice as big as that, I think it'll mince through. It'll take its time, but I think it'll get there. Let's find out. Impressive. And credit to Stihl's batteries, we're down 1 bar. That's it, 1 bar. I think it'll go again. Very, very impressive. That is a seriously big piece of timber for a saw that's just not designed to go through that, and it's absolutely minced it, so credit to Stihl, I'm impressed. Okay, so how do I sum this up? Once upon a time, in not too distant past, cordless tools weren't a thing. They just weren't a thing. Cordless chainsaws weren't even on the horizon. You needed the OG, you needed petrol power. Petrol still has its place. I'll still use my big old chainsaw. I like the noise, I like the smell, but it's not convenient all the time. This, for lighter weight work, is a brilliant replacement. I can use this at any time of day or night. I'm not going to wake the neighbours up. I love it. I'll be taking it to work. Who knows, maybe I'll use it to cut rafter ends off. I'll definitely be taking it when I go choose my oak beams. Sometimes we'll have to choose a great big long piece of timber that I know is going to get cut up into smaller sections, so I'll be able to do that at the suppliers, quickly, quietly, no drama. It's that kind of thing that I'll be using this for, as well as around the house and around the garden and cutting firewood and a bit of pruning and so on and so forth. I will definitely be looking for opportunities to use this machine whenever I can. That said, bye for now.